The isolation nobody talks about after graduation. When people talk about graduation, they usually talk about freedom. No more classes, no more homework, no more alarms, no more teachers yelling at you the way they used to. But that's not the part that surprised me. The part that surprised me was the silence after graduation. I'm 53. And years later, after graduation, a lot of those faces, they're gone. Some people have moved on. Some people have even passed away. Here's the interesting part. My friends, all of the ones that I love and care about, we all stuck together. We now have a group chat at 53 years of age. And we're all married, have families, and moved on and lived in different states, different places. But we've kept it together. We've kept in touch. We miss the hallways. We miss the routine. We miss seeing each other's faces every single day. We might even miss the teachers who drove us crazy because they were all part of your life. They were familiar. They were there. And graduation creates a type of isolation that nobody really prepares you for. After you graduate, you might become isolated because that social circle is now gone. And if those relationships and friends are true relationships and friends, they will go beyond the walls of the school and they will last a long time. Take it from me, 53 years of age, and we're all still talking. And most of us are alive. What I've noticed is that most relationships fade during that graduation period. And that's where it can get sad, like have a good summer. Maybe we'll see each other next year, or maybe we'll see each other in town. And life just happens that way. People get busy, they schedule change, priorities change. Years go by, people go to the military, people go out into the workforce, and other people want to work for themselves. But if you get a small group that stays together, and that's what happened with us. After high school ended, our group stayed together. Now we got our group chat going on. Not because we sat down and created some master plan. We all loved each other and we all wanted to be there for each other. We kept calling, kept texting, kept supporting, kept making time. The years have passed and we still laugh at the memories and the trouble that we used to get into. But the friendship remained because most people focus on what they're losing. And sometimes graduation reveals what is actually real, what goes beyond the brick walls of school. The people who keep reaching out, they still care, they still do, they still answer the phone, and they still make room for you in their lives, and you still see them. That becomes priceless. It can be understood by whether the connection actually survives the change. I totally understand. I completely get it. But this isolation has a hidden lesson inside of it after graduation. Some people disconnect from everybody else. They become lonely and they feel like something was taken away. It does reveal something. It shows you which relationships actually mattered, which were realistic, and which relationships actually built on genuine, authentic connection. And some people will become memories, some people will become stories, and a few people will be lifelong friends. And if you're going through a strange period right now where everything feels weird, where people seem to be drifting apart, where life feels different than it used to, understand something. Please understand something. This is normal, totally normal. You're experiencing a transition almost everybody goes through. And some of these connections will fade. Other ones will absolutely grow. And they'll grow in ways that you can't imagine. You'll talk about the old memories, laugh about the things that no one else understood, and realize that while school ended, the friendships never did. And sometimes that little unexpected gift hidden inside of that isolation, even though you feel disconnected from the entire social circle, it teaches you that you are going to continue to walk through life. You're going to walk through life not for a single season, not for a single chapter, but because you have a long road ahead. Your life is getting started. Some people say an absolute truth. They say with every ending is really a new beginning. And that is the biggest thing you can understand.